Contemporary artist Jamie Hewlett. Jamie Hewlett was born in Wales in 1968, where he grew up in West Sussex and attended Northbrook College in Worthington. There he met Alan Martin and both created the comic strip character King Curl. Jamie would go on to work for different publishers and different comic companies, and was also concentrated on working in advertising and designs for television. Eventually he would go on to create the virtual band Gorillaz with Blur frontman Damon Albarn. After the success of Gorillaz, Jamie would go on to continue and work on his own original art, also adapting a stage play with Damon, and would even have his own art exhibition called The Suggestionists in London and briefly in New York. Today we'll be going through 4 pieces of Jamie Hewlett's art and discussing the meanings and process of each piece in its overall style. Thousand Brains. This piece was untitled back in 1992 when he was starting his career. A woman with colorful hair can be seen covering one eye and faces the viewer while wearing clothing that has multiple faces on it. As you may have seen in some of the pieces already shown, he has a very animated and cartoonish style to his characters, but here he dips more into reality and has a more detailed aspect of the character. The 2 parts that stick out the most are the woman's hair and the marks on the back of her arm. This piece is from his exposition, The Suggestionists, as it depicts his interpretation of a tarot card. It has a man sitting and wearing a crown and dressed as someone with a high level of power. Also being quite colorful, the piece shows that he was very confident in showing it in a public display. Another piece from the same exposition displays death with different body parts that he killed from various people as a tarot card. This final piece also has a more specific and meaningful purpose to it, simply depicting modern war and specifically an American soldier ironically being involved in destruction coming from a goal to gain peace in the world. Being a student of this class, I recognize different aspects from Jamie's style from the different artists we have learned overall in the course. And coming from Jamie himself, he has a tendency to depict women in different ways, along with issues of war and sometimes things as simple as tarot cards. Having a style that requires detail with different dark materials and subjects, he still has a cartoonish and animated aspect that just shows his view on life. Jamie has been an inspiration to my own artistic efforts for the past few years, and hopefully this presentation will help you view him in the same light as I do. Thank you.